Welcome to this video, lukkomies, I don't know. Always tricky with the pronunciation. If you clearly have a non-English name, try to give it this kind of English pronunciation flavor, and that done by a German can sound very wacky. Okay, we have got a King's Indian here. Going for, okay, we might transpose to the Maroczy Bind. Don't mind that one. One of my favorite opening lines for white. Never lost a tournament game with it and won a ton. But okay, it's not like it's a bad opening for black. Okay, went a5 here, very, very early. That's interesting. If I go b3, he will play a4. Probably. But a4, I have b4 actually. On the other hand, b3 is weakening the long diagonal quite substantially. Is that a tactic? Probably not. Don't see one. Okay, now he's regrouping. Knight d7, knight c5, I guess. If he goes knight c5, I have f3, f5, this kind of thing. I wonder if rook b1 is right. It's the normal move, putting it out of the diagonal. Yeah, I don't know. If I go rook b1, knight c5, f3, f5, this is kind of awkward to have the rook on b1. Okay, I spent some time here, but to be honest, I think this was decently spent time because we get exactly what I had anticipated. And now my rook is better on c1 because I can play a move like knight d4, which I will play. Yeah, we now get those trades on d4, or he can also retreat to d7, but my rook is better on c1 now than on b1. Okay, here I can take, but I'm not sure about that. Let's put something on e1. This f5 break that he went for is a very active way for black to play, but it leaves some weaknesses behind on the d and e file. Yeah, the d6 e7 pawn formation is a weakness that can sometimes be used. Okay, he's trying to avoid those trades here. Okay, is f4 a move? F4 knight g4. Yeah. Okay, let's put it here and go from there. On a4 I still have b4. I wonder if I should go bishop h6 here in this kind of position. Probably I should, but I can prepare this a little bit better. So let's do it. Bishop h6. This bishop is a good piece on g7. Yeah, actually, king h1 was and blunder knight d3 here. Okay, this bishop on g7. Yeah, after queen e8, king h1 wasn't really necessary. So it I could have played this also immediately. Okay, so yeah, that's not good. Blundering into this simple fork after black was already in serious positional trouble. Okay. Yeah, knight d5. This is just e6. Tja. Knight b6, then maybe But rook e8, it's not leading to very much. Okay, it's taking first. Okay, it's going e5. e5, maybe for e4. But e4 I can take, there is no queen f1. Queen f2, however, is possible. So I'm going to cover that. At least I will have a nice looking knight on d5. Yeah, that was a stupid blunder of the exchange. I really think that this wasn't a particularly great position for black. This this f5 is a very risky business. It's normally leaving too many weaknesses behind. You have some temporary activity, but my experience is that it is normally not enough to compensate. Okay, rook takes, rook c8 is coming. Pawn takes and then knight e4, maybe. At least there's a knight there. Okay, yeah, here's queen f4, maybe with queen h3. Well, yeah, this is a lost position anyway, but I have to, and I can, of course, fight on. Queen f4 maybe, but okay, this blunders d6, so he has to. Okay, knight g5 is a move actually. Knight g5, maybe. Rook f7, knight f7, and yes, but now I have the time to play.
Time warning.
I know then there's rook f5, but I can play this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's a self-bin on the g5 knight. It is a self-pin. Okay. Wasn't really sure that he had to do something that radical. Okay. At the moment I failed to see the point. Maybe he wants to just play queen e5, queen g7, but that's not helping him that much. Okay. For rook f4 maybe. That's possible. Rook f4. Rook f2. Okay. Yeah, 17 seconds. The position, it's probably still lost, but I'm I don't know. I think it was worse in earlier. Okay, can play rook f1. I have no breakthrough. I can even have rook d8, f8, yeah, but it's just failing. Okay, yeah.
White forfeits on time.
Nothing to do. Yeah, there was a simply blundering the exchange here. Yeah. Okay, well, as mentioned, I think that this is a pretty bad position for black. He's just suffering from those weaknesses. What should I do, actually? okay, I can play something like rook cd1 and then bishop h6, or just put the knight out there. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, rook d1 was also okay, like this, and then play the bishop out, just not blundering the exchange. Here, this also intends knight to b6. No. Okay, well, the computer is on like +1, which seems kind of fair. The weaknesses here are really substantial. It's difficult for black to play around them. It's very difficult. But okay, this is just blundering. I was just not thinking about any tactics. And after that, of course, I'm struggling. I mean, I'm not quite sure that this was necessary, but probably it is winning. It's very difficult here to do anything. Yeah, rook f1 now was the easy way, but he didn't do that. Rook c1 lets me hang on a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I had to do something with the couple of seconds on the clock. Yeah, this is just about working for one tempo, but it is working. Yeah, I have this, but obviously he is promoting, so this is a loss. Yeah, blundering the exchange does not help. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.